Don't forget that in every city, in every community, large or small, you can help bring belief to share to the people. What share? What share should we bring to the people? Why not one of belief? The one that is taught by all good beliefs. I'm sure you follow in a belief of some sort. Even an atheist is a belief. What does an atheist do that shares in the common share of all beliefs throughout existence? How does he cooperate? Like the good books teach us to cooperate. All of them. When you put them all together, where do they work together? In unison, cooperation, and togetherness. Do you see how it works? How that works in your community? Do you see how it interacts in the people in the world? On a small scale. Look at how individuals of different beliefs work together, taught by the good books to work together. If you look at the good books, you see how they are conjoined and how they share. Don't you find that same share, that which is taught there, to be something that you use in your everyday life? See, one belief is great. You have one great good belief. But when you open your mind to what one great good belief shares with another great good belief or religion, then you start to see how we all work together in this world. What keeps the world going round and round and round and round. How it has developed a system of e-commerce, how it has developed into a system of cooperation and respect for one another. Because I know you follow a great belief. Even if you're an atheist, you believe in yourself. Maybe you don't care about belief, but you follow a belief, your own. And what does yours share with another? See how we get along? You see where we don't? But isn't it better when we get along? Isn't those the times you remember fondly? That have heartfelt meaning to you? So share that in your community. Follow the lessons taught between beliefs. Where one good book is working with another. Even though it is unique and it is different, it works with my belief in this fashion. Or how this belief works with that belief. And I'm going to continue to follow what they all share in together. That's what lies between. Where they cross-teach the same lesson a different way. Keep on teaching that share and teaching the truth and teaching a lesson to those that need to learn to respect the creation of children. Yeah, it's no problem to me if you have an individual choice. It is your choice on what to follow and what to do. But when that belief affects the whole of us, as promotions do, and acts of violence, that is when we have harm. Those are not beliefs that you want to share in your life. Those are not times you want to share it in your life. When you follow in those beliefs. But when you follow in the beliefs where your belief works with another's belief, aren't you following and working with another? Don't you see how the good books, when they work together, teach us that? It's an amazing thing. You should look sometime. Just open your mind and look. And you'd be amazed, simply amazed at what we all share in. And how much cooperation is taught between all the good books. And how it aids us in our everyday lives. So what does aid us in our everyday lives? Is it the teachings of one good book by itself? Yes and no. What truly aids us is when all our beliefs work together. Those are the great times when one isn't sitting in pride above. Do you want your God to sit alone in pride? Or lesser in envy? Or greedy for membership? Or want all to follow in him and what he believes in lust? To act out in wrath and destroy other beliefs? Would you want your God to do that? Because that's what the lust would do, when they're not seen as unique in the individual beliefs as well. Or act in sloth, wanting you to serve a lesser part than them. God doesn't want that. God wants you with them. I see God as though they all sit around working together and trying to get cooperation and get things going. Trying to get this group of people to work with this group of people, that group of people working with that group of people. All of the books passed down through the histories inspired to teach us to work with one another. Taught by different teachers, or maybe the same teacher. But where is it taught where we share? What is taught there? That's what I choose to follow. Because it's universal. Because I'm a member of your belief. Because I'm sure it shares something with mine. And it shares something with this one, and this one, and this one. Thus I take the belief from no one God, no one good teacher, but yet see them all as unique teachers, teaching the same lessons, and not taking that belief from myself by taking it from the world, and by taking another belief from this world that shares so much with my own. Because then I would be taking the belief from my own God. I'd be taking what he teaches and share. And those are some of the most amazing beliefs to follow in. Trust me. You can do just about anything. You can't do anything. But you know things that hold you back from doing certain things. You know the price. You know the cost. Before the memory card ran out of memory, the challenge. That's also what you remember. You figure out and you know, you learn of the different challenges and the different rewards when you follow in what all the beliefs share. Because you see them in the world. You see how this one affects this one. How this one affects that one. And what the great universal reward is when they all work together. And by showing that, working together, how I aid, yet challenging, because most belief structures are set up to make you think that you should, they have this assumption. There's this assumption that travels through all the good books that mine is the only one. Or this is the only book written by mine. Inspired by mine. When in actuality, either it was inspired by him in many different times, or her, or many inspired to work together and show the beliefs working together. Because the beliefs are so close and they share so much. To take from the beliefs of another would truly be to take from your own. But it's a challenge, because people like to think of their God as being a prideful being, powerful, above all others. But when you see that He is a friend and a companion and should be respected, not feared, and that He works with, in respect, all the other beliefs in the world. When you see that they are working together, you can join them in working with them, as I try to do, never knowing the reward, but knowing something out there, there's something good out there for the world I can do. Thank you for your time. Christopher David Clayton of the United Unified Belief.